Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in the last week I posted 2 videos. I had been gone for 6 months and you guys, the response to that has been incredible. Like, thank you to everybody who commented on my videos, people who have been watching my channel. For those of you who've been around for a really long time, like, thank you for sticking around and coming back and hanging out with me. It's been such a fun thing to reconnect with my dolls for the last couple weeks. So today, like I talked about in the last video, I really haven't been buying any dolls, but I got Lila about 6 months ago. And I figured since, you know, the new Girl of the Year is supposed to come out later this month, that it makes sense for me to unbox Lila before she comes out. So that's the plan for today. I haven't actually seen Lila in person. I haven't been to the doll store in the last year. I'm hoping in the next couple of months when we go back to Chicago that I'll go to the American Girl store and do a little bit of a vlog. So if you guys have anything you want to see in particular, let me know down below, but I'll have stuff in the future about that. The other thing that's coming up is I'm filming my first podcast episode later today. So if you guys have any questions for my podcast, go ahead and check out the last video that I did and leave a comment to my pinned comment. Let me know which questions you want me to answer or what we want to talk about on the podcast. I'm really excited about it. I feel like it's gonna be so much fun. I've already named it, so I'm gonna do a whole reveal on that once that video comes out later this week, but I'm just super excited to just talk about my dolls and just have a conversation and get back to what I really like to do with dolls. So that being said, I am long-winded today. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into the video. Let's unbox Lila. Oh, by the way, here's my number 10. Isn't she pretty? I still can't believe I have this doll. She's just the cutest thing ever. Look at her eyes, But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and unbox Lila. So first off, I just wanna talk about our packaging a little bit. I think it's really pretty. I kinda like what they've been doing with Girl of the Years recently, where like their box kinda has their own personal style on it. I think it's a cool touch, especially with the Girl of the Year where it changes so frequently. I like to see that individuality. I actually really think it's fun. But here's her box. But I love the look of her. She's so cute. I'm just really excited to open her. I feel like, you know, she's been in a box for 6 months at my house and probably been in a box long before that. But does she not? Whoa, okay, so they changed the packaging. They now wrap the doll around the torso instead of on the arms. That's new. It's always interesting to me when there's something new with the packaging because I'm always curious what the reasoning is, like if it's easier to do, which in this case, I think it might actually make it easier. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so taking off the necktie, this was very easy. I actually like the tie around the torso. That kind of works better. So I'm gonna do like just a little quick critique on this. And I know that she's literally gonna be gone in like a month, or at least she won't be the Girl of the Year anymore. And it won't really matter. But I am not a big fan of the material of her pants because I know this is the material that they make all of their towels out of basically. So it's like a towel, like a beach towel kind of material. All right, so here is Lila. Let's go ahead and take off her wig. Normally, her wig, let's not take off her wig, guys. That'd be a little traumatic for you guys, I think. Let's go ahead and take off her hairnet. I normally do this when they're standing up, but I kind of just want to do it now. So I'm gonna get her up close here. So how have you guys been over the last 6 months? I know there's been quite a lot going on with AG and like collabs and stuff with different brands. I haven't really been around very much to witness it, but I definitely have seen it happening over the course of the last several months. So I'm just curious how you guys have been liking that. If you enjoy it, if you think it's cool, or if you're like it's overdone, or you're like I like the first 3 Disney princesses, but now that there's like, you know, 15 of them, it's just not cool anymore. Like I just want to know what you guys are thinking. But here's Lila. She's super pretty. To give you guys an update on what I've been doing, I talked about it a little bit in my last video, but I've definitely been really busy, but I'm so excited to make some more videos. I've got a podcast in the works. I've got several more videos. I am working on my doll room, still in progress, hasn't really come to fruition yet, but it's happening. It's slowly but surely gonna happen here. But this is Lila. Here's the back of her head. She does give me very strong Nikki vibes. I don't think that she really looks like Nikki, but it's just like the feel. Her hair definitely does remind me, like the back of her head, totally Nikki. Nikki, the Girl of the Year, not Nikki, the historical, by the way. But I love her eyebrows. I love to see AG doing these thicker, bigger, bushier eyebrows. It's just cute. And then these shoes, adorable. I love these. They're so cute. They might not be the best quality based on what I can see right here when I'm looking at it. It seems to be made of just like the plastic that you would see at like Target. That being said, I actually think like the look of them is really cute. They're kind of very trendy right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and set her up. We can talk, we can do some things, and then we'll get out of here.
All right, so here is Lila. I'm really loving the look of her. I feel like she's really interesting. And I know that that's not necessarily like the most confident thing I can say because she does have the Josefina mold. She's got, hair that we've seen before, things like that. But I think this specific combination is pretty unique. It's something that you don't see super often. And to be honest, I just think she's super cute. Like, I think the combination works really well in her favor. And definitely her hair is really pretty. I love the curls. It's very similar in texture and kind of style to Blair's curly hair where it's curly technically, but it could be seen as wavy if you brush it out, and you can probably use a lot of different hairstyles on it without damaging the style of her wig, which is really cool. Personally, my favorite things about her are her freckles. I love the freckle pattern. I think it's really pretty. I like how it's a little bit more all over her face than maybe some of the typical freckles we've seen in the past. It's kind of Mia style freckles, which I love Mia's freckles, so I'm all on board with that. And then her eyebrows, I really like those too. I know that it can be kind of hit or miss with the eyebrows depending on the look of the doll, and that we've been used to seeing just the simple feathered eyebrows for so long that sometimes these more defined ones can be a little bit uh, overwhelming on the face of the doll depending on how it's done, but I think they've been pretty good about keeping it really tasteful and looking really clean and good, and I think it's a really good look. And so overall, I really like Lila. I will say I'm not a huge fan of her outfit, but I've said this before, I'll say it again. I am not the target audience for American Girl dolls, so it's not shocking to me that the outfits aren't necessarily to my taste. I understand that, an 8 to 10-year-old would think it was a really cute outfit, and I'm all for that. I get it. That being said, I just wanted to point out I don't really like it. I said before that, the quality of the pants I don't love because it's the same like fabric they use for their beach towels and things like that whenever AG does stuff like that. So I don't love that, but again, it's not for me. So I totally understand it. But overall, I'm really loving Lila. I think she's really pretty. Like I said, really interesting kind of feature combination. And I really like the color of her lips. I feel like AG lately has kind of been gravitating towards doing a little bit more like orangey toned lips, but I think they're kind of going back to the pinky toned with Lila, and I like that a lot. I know that the new Girl of the Year is coming out literally tomorrow, so I'm really excited to hear about it and see it. And I thought it'd be a good time to get this video up because once the new Doll of the Year comes out, Lila's kind of old news. So that being said, I'm super excited. I want to know what you guys want to see the next Girl of the Year look like. I know her name's Summer, and that we've seen a little bit of a sneak peek from American Girl as far as she will be focused on animals, things like that. But I want to know what you guys want her to look like. I've heard rumors that she'll have, I can't remember, I think it was red hair. I could be totally wrong on that. But I'm really hoping she has not the Josefina face mold. I love the Josefina face mold. It's one of my absolute favorites, but they do tend to overkill it with the Girl of the Year line. So I'm excited to see what they come up with. And I know we've had a couple of new face molds recently, so I'm curious if they'll use one of those or if they'll finally give in and give us the Addie mold Girl of the Year that we've been asking for over a decade now. I'm just really curious and I'm excited to see her. I'm hoping to go get her in person at the store probably in the next couple of months. But I'll keep you guys updated on the status of that. But I'm so excited to be back. I'm so excited to be making videos again and specifically to be talking about the Girl of the Years because if you guys didn't know, I'm sure a lot of you do. My kind of focus growing up was collecting Girl of the Years. And so it has a special place in my heart. And it's really the collection that I tend to focus on if I want to get all the dolls in one line. It's usually Girl of the Year that's where I want to be. So, that being said, I hope that you guys have had a wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching my channel and supporting me. Like I said, let me know what you want to hear about in my podcast. And I'm going to be filming that today. I'm really excited to get that out there for you guys because I have so many fun ideas and like so much potential for this podcast. I think I'm going to call it The Lounge with Lynn Life so that it can be open to guests and things like that but I want to talk a little bit more about the intro of the podcast in that video, so look out for that. Hopefully later this week. If I can get it out on Friday, I will do that, but otherwise it'll be early next week. And yeah, I hope you guys have had a great day and thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to have Lila and I'm so excited to see what the next girl of the year is going to look like and talk about that with you guys. Probably review her collection and do all that fun stuff once it happens. Yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys.